It's well known that Souls-like games are the hardest genre in gaming, and thousands of people have destroyed their PCs playing them. But are they really? Are Souls-like games actually that hard, or are people just exaggerating? Well, I can't say so until I play one for myself, which is exactly what we are doing in this video. I'm gonna play a Souls-like game and prove that they are actually easy.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
I woke up in a dentist's chair on a train, and I don't think trains usually have those, but I. The butterfly lady told me to get out of the train and come meet her at some hotel for some reason, which is very suspicious, but I don't have any other choice, so I guess I'm gonna go walk into a kidnapping trap. I reached the end of the train and I met with a choice between speed, strength, and in between, basically. I couldn't exactly choose, so I opened up the stats menu, which did not help at all, because look at these stats. How do you have any idea what any of this means? I chose speed because usually speed is good, and spoilers, that was a really good choice because even with speed, my character is super slow. I busted the train's door open with my robot hand. I don't see why we couldn't just open the door normally, but I digress. I walk out and holy crap, dude. There's so much gore and blood. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. What? I went and poked a zombie robot dude, which I guess he didn't like because he tried to kill me, but missed. And I missed too, miserably. But then I did end up killing him though. And don't ask what the hell I was doing here. I think I was trying out the moves and stuff, but it just looks really goofy. I entered the station and got a healing charge and fought more robots, but got jumped and died in the first 3 minutes of playing this game. I came back and took them on one by one and managed to kill them this time. I tried to leave the station, but the gates are locked, so now I have to go find an employee who has the keys. While fighting other robots, I got shot in the leg with a Remington 870, but I just walked it off like a Chad and killed the guy with the gun, barely surviving. I find a big guy who I thought had the keys, but when I tried to ask him nicely, I got violently smacked in the back of the head. So I started to throw hands with this man, using some insane skills. I started doing some real damage to him, but then he locked in and started doing a lot of damage back. So I counter locked in and staggered him, then did a fatal attack sending him flying, then finished him off. My suspicion was right, and he did have the keys, which means I can now leave the station and enter the city. I found and repaired a stargazer, which is basically a Minecraft bed, which I can also use to heal and level up. But I still have no idea how to use the stats menu, so I gave up on that. I did some more murdering, bullet dodging, and backstabbing, and was feeling really confident about this challenge being very easy. I even managed to defeat this big red guy, barely, but then I got into a street fight and got shot in the chest twice and got jumped, which I barely survived and was really low on health and out of pulse charges to heal, which is when I got jumped and again and died. I came back, then died again, and again, and again, and again. All my confidence was gone, and I started messing up. But then I decided to lock in and clutched this crazy jumping. Barely. I decided to take a different route to recollect myself, and I opened my inventory to see if there was anything that could help me. And what is that? That looks so cool. What? I've had this stuff this whole time? This would have made things so much easier. I took my newfound weapon and started plowing through enemies when I found this area, which the butterfly lady said was blocked by a powerful parade puppet. I went there and saw another stargazer and also a merchant, which, from my knowledge of past games I've played, A new spawn point, free stuff, and character dialogue all mean one thing: boss fights. Souls-like games are notorious for their impossibly hard boss fights. So this is the main event which I have been waiting for. But before that, I had to do some shopping and ooh!
Get that! You need that plant fruit!
I bought the abrasive and confidently entered the boss room. Okay, interesting build up. Whoa, what? Holy crap, what the hell? Is that Mario? Buddy, chill! Mario started chasing me around the battlefield and I had no idea what to do, so I just ran as he chased me around. I tried hitting him, but he just hit back harder. I used the new abrasive I bought, which did a lot of damage, but before I could do anything, I died. I tried again and was still getting chased, but then I decided to face him head on, and I started getting in hits. I did get in some good guards, and I was countering him well, but I got greedy with my hits and got cooked. I started getting better at guarding and countering, but I was still getting too greedy. I managed to get him to the second phase, but I had no counter against his massive mob. I then switched to my smaller, faster weapon, and with all my combined knowledge of guarding, attacking, countering, I channeled my inner chef and cooked this insane clip. I was so happy you could see it in this clip. Look at me, I'm so happy. I then reached the hotel but could not enter unless I was human, which I am not. But unlike other puppets, I was special and could lie. So I lied to the hotel defense system and got in. The game played a cutscene explaining how in the past, puppets used to be chill, but then a malfunction happened, causing an apocalypse across town. Which is when Sophia, the butterfly lady, found me. Sophia explains everything to me, and this is when I realized the reason the game title and the story and all was shown just now is because I just finished the tutorial. All that was a tutorial. That boss was a tutorial boss. I don't even know what to say anymore. Anyways, this video is already too long, so if you want to see me play the actual game, click on the video on screen. That's all. Now scram. Skedaddle.